It was meant for a customer. I couldn't control my urges. You know about that more than most.
Oh, please.
I want my husband to look lovely and lithe on my wedding day, not with his gut hanging over his waistband.
I want that as much as you want to be able to zip into that dress. It's the stress of trying to contact my many disparate family members scattered across the globe.
Still can't find Vonda. Never mind.
Jamie's gone to ground. Last heard of in Ibiza. Wherever he is now, he's not logging on to his email. What sort of parent loses track of the kids, eh? You know, to lose one you could put down to bad luck, but to lose a handful, it's just carelessness.
Kelly, tell my so-called mother that I'm taking the day off. Viv, Donna's having a...
No, you don't, young lady. I speak as I find, and if you are too sensitive to take the truth...
Tell Mother that unless she apologises for comparing me to a dead person, the wedding's off!
Something you'd like to share, Vivian?
Why does she tell these vicious lies?
Well, I'm no psychologist, but she's not right in the head. Surely you must see that by now.
But I've driven him away, my own son. And it's not much to show for a man of his age, is it? Just a few carrier bags and a room in some godforsaken hostel.
Seth always regretted losing touch with his boys, but you've still got time to make amends.
Yeah, an upset step.
You're the dad to 2 children, Alan, not 1. Now go and see. See what you can do before it's too late.
Anyone want a lift to the hospital?
Great, yeah.
Nurse Pierce is on the phone. Something about your antenatal.
Hey, I've got an anti-Jezebel, but no antenatal.
Classy, Sam, about the baby. Tell her I'll be there after me scan.
Why don't you just move into the hospital and have done with it?
I would, but it's a female-only ward. She hates it in there. Prison to a live wire like Chaz. Can't wait to get home.
You mean she's not going back to the army?
Not till she's 100% fit, no. The longer that takes, the better, eh?
Give these to our Chaz, will you? With our boredoms, the nurses don't have time to do it themselves.
She said no more eggs.
Well, wholesome, organic, free range. Just what an invalid needs.
Half the ward's egg-bound already.
Made a fruitcake, a couple of magazines and a postcard.
Will do. See you later.
What a lovely boy.
See ya.
Oh, you know, big mouth, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, well, let's hope our Chaz does. I've seen hens fighting over the cock of the rooster. It's not a pretty sight.
Table 4 have sent the meals back. Too much chilli.
Fine, whatever, I'll start again.
I know this is a difficult time of year for your love, but you can't just...
Brain, like I said at the moment, it's pressure, the wedding.
Don't mention the W word. This is my safe haven, my happy place away from the bridal bedlam over the road.
You look gaunt, ashen. You got shopping trolleys under your eyes. You don't look like a man who's looking forward to the happiest day of his life.
I'm ever slightly nervous at the moment, nothing more, honest.
She's not talking to me, Bob.
How do you think she feels? Being compared unfavourably to a cadaver.
She can get away with wearing white. She's young, fresh, got a figure to go with it. Get a meringue on me and I'll look like Miss Havisham grabbing her man while she's still got her hair and teeth.
All that matters to me is that you walk down that aisle and say you will be Mrs. Hope. Again. You could be wearing a sack and you will still look like an angel. So why don't you give the poor girl a break? Let her have a moment of glory. It's her day too.
Suppose I could come to some compromise. Cream's very flattering to the more mature complexion. If Camilla can get away with it, I'll see what I can do.
It's nothing to do with me. But to say such things about your own brother, it's sinful. And it's upset your dad.
You're right, Betty. It is nothing to do with you. I'm the victim here. Do you think my brother gave a thought to how I might feel?
Oh, you are wicked, you are. He hasn't seen that lad for years, but you still managed to drive him away.
Are you telling me Terence has gone?
Last night. I expect you're happy. Now you've got your dad to yourself.
I should have kept my thoughts to myself. You don't look anything like Trisha. Well, you wouldn't if she wasn't dead.
You can grovel all you like, but I'm still wearing white, OK?
You'll be out soon, then.
I'm going stir crazy in here. When I came in, I had glutes you could crack an egg on. Now I can feel the muscle liquidise into flab.
What do you do when you want to go to the toilet?
Oh, the cavalry at last.
We better get going to a class. Hope you're feeling better soon.
Oh, you too, love. Take care, eh? Oh, I'm whinging about my flipping knee. It's not compared to what she's facing.
She's going through it all right. I brought you supplies.
Oh, please, no more eggs. Thank you, Carl. No get well card from your dad then yet?
You think I'm at a planning meeting in Houghton?
Still lying about me then?
Just choosing the right moment, that's all. Egg.
I want to be with you every night. Instead, I'm stuck listening to Len snoring on the other side of the wall.
Have you ever heard of self-control, Danny?
You said we need to give Scott some more time to get used to us. How much longer does he need?
Well, what's the alternative? And don't say throw Scott out, because that's not going to happen.
But my ears are burning.
I'm thinking of taking Dawn away tonight. Somewhere special.
Oh, Terry's working late, sorry.
It's all right. I'll babysit.
Don't worry if it's too much trouble.
It's no trouble at all. You two go and enjoy yourselves.
Cheers. Right, I'll go book it, you pack, and I'll pick you up later on.
Well, you'd better pack your best knickers then, hadn't you?
2 steak and chips, medium rare.
You can't serve them, Marlon.
What? No, what? No extra salt, sugar, chilli, jam, what?
Hemoglobin. You're bleeding all over the plates.
Help.
Put your head down.
Anything I can do?
I feel...
If you insist on wearing white, I won't stand in your way. But to be honest, it does seem a bit hypocritical.
Why?
I'm afraid white is symbolic of a innocence I'm pretty sure you no longer possess.
She means you've done it with Marlon, so you're a Scarlet Woman.
You're such a hypocrite. That's not why you don't want me to wear white. It's because you said I look like a dead person.
I was trying to put you off because white isn't the best colour for the more mature skin, OK? I was being completely selfish. Wear what you want.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
You don't think she looks like Trisha, do you?
That poor boy's going to think she's raised from the dead.
Sorry, we're late.
Welcome. Everyone, this is Sam and Alice. We were just talking about how we feel about our experience of childbirth. Liz, would you like to go on?
My husband will be with me every step of the way, won't you, darling?
Alice, Sam, what are you expecting from the birth?
I don't know. As long as it's all right and it doesn't hurt Alice.
It's bound to hurt, Sam.
It doesn't hurt pigs, does it? They just pop out.
It's different with people. That's why they give us drugs, isn't it?
Which brings me on to my next topic, pain control in labour. There's a short video I'd like you to watch.
Drugs?
Well, it's deep, but I think we'll manage to save the finger.
Don't even feel it. So like I can't think straight.
Try to be a bit more careful next time, huh?
Now, before you manage to hack off an extremity, tell me what's eating you.
Promise you won't send me off to the psychiatrist. Okay. Every night, I have the same dream. I'm standing in church, waiting for Donna. And I see her coming down the aisle. This vision in white. And her head's covered with this net thing. This
veil?
Yeah. And I reach out to her. Pull back the veil. And it's not Donna. It's Tricia. And then the face goes all blurry and she disappears. And then I wake up. 3:30 in the morning, on the dot.
Everyone gets anxious before a wedding.
It's as if she's warning me that I'm not marrying Donna. I'm marrying her. Again.
Why don't you take the day off? Get some rest. Everything seems worse when you're tired.
It's a vicious circle of I sleep, I dream. I'm best off here.
Amputation over, eh? On it, I've given them complimentary crisps, but they're still waiting on the steaks.
On the way. Thanks, Diane.
That was rather graphic, but I think it's best to be prepared.
Well, I don't want that to happen to Alice. That woman was screaming.
Shush, Sam. Of course it's going to hurt. Or are farmers too posh to push?
Thank you, Sam.
She's not well, you know. It's all right for you, like you've not got cancer. All this time she could have been getting medicine, but it might have hurt the baby, so she didn't. So don't you go laughing at her.
Sit down, Sam.
Mom, could I have the keys to Paddy's house, please? Because we've got a meeting there about wedding dresses.
Interfering mothers and fiancés banned.
Did your mother have a word?
Well, I think she said enough already, don't you? Marlon, you wouldn't think it was hypocritical for me to wear white.
Why would it be?
Told you. Sarah's got the problem. Right, see ya. Oh, don't tell Mum where I am.
That seemed like the ideal moment to tell her what's on your mind.
You've seen how excited she is. If I start telling her I'm dreaming about wedding number 1, there'll be no wedding number 2. I'll get over this. It's just nerves, like you said.
You're so very brave.
I think anyone would have done the same.
Are you sure you're even fit to be here?
We went for another scan this morning.
Oh.
Baby's not grown much. It's very small.
I thought it was bad enough having backache and piles.
I'd really rather not talk about it. It's very personal. And it's nothing to do with you. Any of you. I'd like to go now, please, Sam.
Alice, excuse me.
I think enough was said last night. Why prolong the agony?
I can't claim to have been the best father in the world, but these accusations...
They were lies. You told me she admitted it.
No, I need to know the truth, however painful it may be for both of us.
Hurry up, Sam. I just want to go home.
Oh, I'm sorry for dropping you in it.
Sam's just very concerned about you. We all are.
I don't want sympathy. I just want to be treated like any other mum.
Maybe if you come to the next class, it is important that you're prepared for this birth.
Me more than anyone. Is that what you mean? Look, I'm sorry. I know you mean well, but I will not be coming to any more classes.
Sorry.
That one or that one? Strapless with the train?
As long as it's nothing like Trisha's dress, you're laughing.
For the millionth time, I don't look anything like flipping Trisha.
Only one way to find out. You can't have binned all his wedding pictures. Which one's his bedroom?
No way, I'm not sneaking through Marlon's personal stuff.
Nothing stopping me, is there?
No! Kelly!
I used to lie there at night after you came back from work, and you were always working late, weren't you, Dad? We could both hear you and Mum shouting, screaming. And the tears would start.
I'm sorry.
I heard it all. So did Steph. She used to cry her eyes out. She used to come to me for comfort, you know, and we used to snuggle up together in bed and try and drown out the voices.
And that was all?
I swear on my mother's grave, nothing else happened between us. What kind of a man do you think I am? What kind of a boy would do that to his sister?
I had to ask the question.
Well, it was a long time ago, and it's easy for memories to become warped, indistinct, but I've nothing to hide, Dad. Nothing at all.
What for a bloke? No girly magazines?
Just stop it now. You're invading his space.
This looks promising. Or shall I put it back?
Oh, God, that could be me. If I did my hair like that, we'd be almost identical.
You're being stupid now.
This is too weird. He looks so happy. So does she.
Oh, my God. You kept it.
What?
You look nothing like her, and I can prove it. Just put this on.
That's Trisha's.
No. It's got a collection of slightly soiled wedding dresses just hanging in the wardrobe.
That is sick. And you're even sicker to suggest it.
Well, you're getting in a state over nothing. Just put the thing on and see for yourself.
That is a dead person's wedding dress, Kelly.
And you've got to get this stupid idea of Viv's out of your head. Look, Paddy's out. Marlon won't be home for hours. Nobody will ever know.
She was always Daddy's little girl. You always believed her, not me.
I'm well aware of my inadequacies as a father, Terence, but it may be very late in the day, but I would like to make amends.
Are you going to let her get away with these lies? She almost poisoned you against me, Dad.
She's had a very difficult few years.
Well, what about me? Do you think I've had it easy? I lost everything. Everything. And where are you when I need you? On her side.
Look, come back to the village with me, but let's spend some time together as a family.
Well, we run out of the village as some kind of paedophile. I don't think so.
Well, this unpleasantness, it's not common knowledge. And we both know it's just lies.
Truth or lies? By the time my dear sister's finished slandering me, who's going to care? Mud sticks.
But she needs help. I'll help her if you'll help me. I mean, remember, she's not vindictive. She's just disturbed. I don't want to lose you now I've found you.
Well, okay, but I'm not promising anything.
Thank you. We'll sort this mess out somehow. I promise.
I look just like her, don't I?
Take it off now, Donna.
You can see it too, can't you?
No.
I wonder how she felt on her wedding day. I bet she thought she was going to be married to him forever.
Don't get morbid, please.
And she ended up buried under a pile of rubble. She broke his heart, didn't she? How could he ever love anybody else?
Donna?
It's him?
Oh, get off quick!
I'll be down in a sec.
Dan sent me home. I'm practically sleepwalking in that kitchen. What are you...
Trisha. Okay, come on, forward. Not peeking. Just a few more steps. Right, wait there. Keep your eyes closed. Okay, open your eyes. Just had a curry from out in Tandoori. You got your own personal palace of pleasure?
Probably millions of spiders in that roof.
Oh, who cares? For tonight, it's just you and me.
It's freezing in here, though.
Oh, last thing you need to worry about is staying warm. It's not good enough for you. We can always go and tell Scott that I'm too skint to afford a decent hotel room.
No, it's gorgeous. Gone to all this trouble just for me.
I've been waiting to get you to myself for days. So all we need to do now. Let's put this on. Let's get it on. What do you reckon?
How can a girl resist?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see me like this. I didn't think you'd be back so soon.
What kind of freak does that? What kind of morbid, self-obsessed friend? I told you I loved you, but that wasn't enough for you, was it? You had to go and pull something like this. I mean, what were you planning on doing wearing this on our wedding day?
It was all my idea. Don't blame her.
Oh, you have no idea what you've just done, have you?
I just didn't want to look like her. And everybody said I would if I wore white.
She wanted to prove her wrong. I made her do it. She didn't want to.
Some things are private, personal. What gives you the right to go through my stuff? This was all I had of her. And you had to do this to me. Get out, both of you.
Marlon, I know you're upset, but it's just a dress.
You can't get out.